Okay, so I got a new deck that I wanted to test out, try out, acclimate to the energy this evening. Well, it's evening while I'm recording this. I don't know if you can see the date good. February 26th. It's still the 26th, okay? But you're seeing this on the 27th. So, you know how the story go, y'all. Take it how it resonates. But this deck is called the Hard Truths deck, okay? And when I saw it on Amazon, I was like, ooh, I feel like this would be good for the collective as far as introspection, identifying what could be going on, things you need to heal, work on, acknowledge, etc. So let's go ahead and try this deck out, see what comes out, see what it picks up in the energy. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, spirit guide, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels. What messages do you have for the collective? Please make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Please keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading, and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. Interesting. I felt like what I was about to say at the end of the prayer that I always say, it felt like I had already said it. And that's why I kind of like froze up like that, because it was almost like a deja vu. Like I felt like I had already said it, but I know I didn't say it yet. So that was weird. So maybe someone is going through deja vu. Like the energy is, you feel like you've been in this place before. You feel like you've done something before. And it's a cycle. It's again with the cycles. So someone feels like they're repeating a cycle. Okay? Someone may feel like they're repeating a cycle. Deja vu. Same energy, same situation, different players or something like that. What is this about, Spirit? Whoa. 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 Okay. So I'm being guided to the one on the bottom of the deck too. So the first card that flew out was failure anxiety. Okay? Failure anxiety. So someone's afraid or anxious about failing at something. Avoiding failure also means avoiding success. You're stuck in planning mode and your potential is locked away. Success is achieved by trying. Okay? And I said someone could feel like they've done this before, the situation or something before, but with the same situation, different players. That's what I said, okay? So you could have a fear or an anxiety of failing in this situation, whatever the situation is, that's the same cycle that you've been through, but with different people, different players. And then the next card that came out was right person. So the players, like I said, different players, same energy. Nurture this relationship. It holds the potential for mutual growth and support for this phase of your journey. So maybe you are wondering if this person is the right person for you, or your person or something like that. So you're afraid of taking a risk. You're anxious about taking another step or taking a leap with this person because the fear. Oh my goodness. This is like makes someone very nervous. Like I'm stuttering over my words, and y'all know I don't normally stutter. I'm very smooth with my linguistics. So what is this stuttering? Someone is nervous, or this situation makes someone nervous, which brings me to the last card, but give me a second. So avoiding failure also means avoiding success. You're stuck in planning mode and your potential is locked away. Success is achieved by trying. Like I said, someone is it's like a cycle. The deja vu feeling. So you're stuck in planning mode. That's the cycle. You are thinking and planning in your head a future or something with this person who you are maybe anxious is not the right person, but they are the right person. So you're afraid of failing or like taking a leap with this person completely all the way because you don't want to get hurt again. Okay? So you're stuck in planning. I'm seeing like a computer with the little spinning. You're stuck in planning mode. It's all in your head. Like you're literally daydreaming about the life, daydreaming about the family, daydreaming about being together and all that. But you're not actually taking the steps to do it because you're afraid or anxious about it going wrong. And then the lack of commitment card came out. So the lack of commitment is literally your energy. Whoever this is resonating with, take it how it resonates. This is your energy. You are afraid, like I said, to take the leap, to take the next step with this person. That's the commitment. You're in the planning in your head and you can visualize the future and the commitment with this person, but you're afraid to actually take the leap. Lack of commitment. That's you. Hesitation and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Success is achieved by trying on the first card. So, hesitation and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Success is achieved by trying. You have to nurture this relationship because it holds potential for mutual growth and support for this phase of your journey. So, this failure anxiety, it's literally keeping you from this right person. This may not be the person, but this is the right person to support you on this phase of your journey. And you are the right person to support them on this phase of their journey, okay? Find a path you can fully commit to and jump in, afraid to take that leap, and jump in with both feet for increased success. Success is like 4 times. Success, 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 success. 4 is protection. This situation, this commitment that you are anxious about with this person is protected. 4, 4, 4, 4. Success is success is on here 4 times technically between the 2 cards. Why did I say 4, 4, 4? I said 4 for each success. Okay, so that's something significant. So there's going to be maybe possibly 4 things that you and this person are successful with, and it's protected. But regardless, 4 is protection. Okay, so this commitment will be protected. You are fearful or anxious about nothing. I want to say nothing. It's your fear from the past. It's things you went through in the past that are keeping you from jumping in wholeheartedly in this situation, in this commitment with this person that you know deep down inside is the right person. You know it. You feel it. You know it. You've seen the signs. Okay, take it how it resonates and only how it resonates. Spirit, why was I got it to this deck also? What about this deck? What is in this deck that they need to know either about the situation or something else? Is it about the situation or something? Whoa, calm down now. That's too many anyway. That's way too many. Can I get maybe 1 or 2, Spirit? Okay, what is going on? Okay, see the cards keep jumping out of my hand? Leap of faith. Jumping in with both feet. It's time to take a leap. What is this? Treating drama as therapy. Chaos addiction. Misprocessing. Okay. I'm drawn to the chaos addiction. You may be also afraid to commit to this person because it feels too good to be true. You are used to the chaos. You're addicted to the chaos of toxic relationships or lower vibrational relationships from your past. 9:29 when I looked up at the timer. You are addicted or used to that feeling of chaos in a relationship. So you may not even understand completely that what you're feeling, the calm that you feel, that your nervous system feels when you're with this person, you might look at it as boredom or something like that. But it's literally your nervous system relaxing because you have been dealing with chaos in every relationship up until this point. So you may be treating drama as therapy. So because there's no problems, no real problems between you and this person, you're anxious about actually committing because you're afraid it's going to fail, because maybe you're afraid this person's going to change or something like that. When it's literally just you being, it's past trauma from past relationships that you're holding on to, and you're bringing it into this commitment and this relationship and this situation, and you cannot do that. Okay? So you literally have to heal this. Yeah, still not over it. And then with it came out, still waiting on a sign. So listen, I just said you have to heal this from the chaos addiction from past relationships. You got to heal that past relationship wounding. You're still not over it. That's why you have the chaos addiction. That's why you have the anxiety about this relationship, because there's nothing going on and you're used to always having something going on. Love is not stressful. Love does not make you fight and wonder. Like, that's not love. So all the feelings that you associate with love, the chaos that you associate with someone actually loving you, the drama and all that, that's not love. That's control. And love is not controlling. Okay? So you're still not over it. Looping thoughts, lingering feelings. And what did I say when I started? Someone is feels like they're stuck in a cycle. And it says you're stuck in planning mode. I was talking about you in your head. You're fantasizing and thinking about the commitment, but you're not actually taking a step. Looping thoughts. Looping thoughts. You're still not over the pain of the past. So you're replaying the past and you're fantasizing about a commitment with this person, but you're not actually taking the leap because of the fear and the anxiety from the past. So you're not actually committing to what you know is for you, okay? You're still waiting on a sign. Doubt, impatience, divine silence. You're still waiting on the sign. You've already gotten the sign. What, 12:12 on a timer. That's like the fourth time I've seen 12:12 today. You've already gotten the sign. I don't know what more sign you need. I said it. You can feel it, that this is the right person for this point in your journey. This could be your person, or this is a person that is good for your growth and your potential, and this supporting you for this phase of your journey, and you for them as well. I don't know. We don't know. That's why you got to take every moment in the present moment and run with it, okay? So you're still waiting on a sign about this person, and you've gotten the sign. That's why you feel like you're waiting for, or you need a sign, because you already know the answer. Your intuition already told you the answer. You feel like you need a sign because you're not trusting your intuition about this person, okay? Your intuition already told you. That's why you're wanting a sign. You already know what the answer is. You already know this is your person. You already know this is the right person for you. Spirit, anything else for this energy? I'm being guided to this deck real quick. Okay. What in this deck? Spirit, why was I guided to this deck? What more does the collective need to know about this energy, or is there something else? Is there something else, or is it this? Ooh. Let's give it one more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right. Why was I guided to this deck? Spirit, what is in this deck for the collective? What did you need them to know from this here? From this here. These two cards came out the other day together. Commitment issues and breadcrumbing. Commitment issues. Lack of commitment. What were we talking about this whole time? Afraid to settle down. Fear of loss of freedom. Fear of it going wrong. Commitment issues. And then breadcrumbing. And it literally is, what did it say? Hesitation and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. That's also breadcrumbing. So you've been breadcrumbing yourself. Believe it or not, you've been breadcrumbing yourself. Giving minimal attention. Keeping options open. Vague promises. Never fully committing. You're literally breadcrumbing yourself out of this nurturing relationship. You're breadcrumbing yourself out of your happiness. You're limiting your success because you are afraid to commit. You're breadcrumbing yourself because of your commitment issues, because you need to heal the chaos addiction that makes you believe that love is chaotic and toxic and fighting and arguing and I'll key your car. No, none of that shit is love. That's all control. That's all madness. That's not true love. Love is not controlling. So yeah, you need to heal this. The still not over it card. Because this is your person. This is the right person. And you are literally running from it because you need to heal some things still. Okay? That is all I have for you for this energy. So I declare and decree that this reaches who it is meant to reach. It's for someone. I hope that they see it. So, guys, I'm going to close this reading here. Be not afraid. That's what I just heard. Be not afraid. Be not afraid of love. Okay? Be not afraid of this relationship. You are safe. You are safe. So, guys, I love you. I'm going to close this reading here, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles.